Hi. I was a little bit watching and thinking how the separate self is created, how it works, how the ego works, how those thoughts claims an ownership of doing that. For example, in this channel, I have been through those beliefs about beauty and the body and how not feeling to be enough. And yeah, there has been and something what have caused this body mind to believe that there's something wrong with my body, and there must be an identification that I am the body first, and then there is a memory, hearing that there's something wrong with my body, and it happened really young, and it has been repeating different kind of situations, that feeling, that believe that there's something wrong with this body, my body. And then that's the those thoughts, and the separate self is like when you believe that those are your thoughts, when the mind identifies, or when you identify with the thought and start to believe, or I had started to believe that I am the same that the thought tells, that okay, there is something wrong with my body. And then there is that thought created illusion that there is something wrong with the body, and that then creates a thought that you have to do something for it, and the mind creates a suggestion that what you can do, that your body would be enough, and okay, you could be accepted then, and then happens the action, and you start to do those things to get the dream body, to be accepted, and finally feel okay, that then I can be happy and satisfied and in ease. And what happens then? You don't stay in present moment. It's constantly just going towards a goal to get the good body, and always there comes some happenings what prove that it's not good enough yet still. And it also again reinforces that belief that okay, you see that happened, so it makes that belief even stronger that there's something wrong with the body. And then there comes again suggestions that maybe you have to try harder, just a little more longer, it's going to come there, the happiness. And it, for this body mind, I got the ideal body, but then there came experiences that yeah, it was the ideal body, but it wasn't enough for the certain people. They didn't appreciate it, that seemingly that what's the thought ego separate self told. So it was endless search for happiness. And at some point I noticed that, and I just let it all go, that okay, it doesn't matter the looks. I accept myself the way I am, and started to really notice that there's actually never been anything wrong with my body. And during this awakening, it's not even my body. I am aware of it. I am awareness. So there seems to be body, but that's not what we truly are. But yeah, but then that's the thing, that when I was today thinking about how this separate self, this illusion works, when I let go of that body thing, it doesn't matter anymore, and it doesn't try to challenge me. But there's other things. So then there's the abundance things, or something else what starts to tell that you are not enough. And it creates in the mind fear, and then they get realized, and there comes experiences of that, and there's always the belief that I am this body mind, and they are my problems, and I am not worthy. There's something wrong with me, not deserving, or not good enough, or something. And then there is the suggestions what to do for that thing. Just to notice that the mind creates situations which again prove that not feeling of not enough. So the separate self seems to be doing that. It creates thoughts, and when we identify that the content of our thought is me, and it's mine thought, and it's talking about me, then the reality of the 3D world we see looks like that. There is those evidences. But we can observe those thoughts. We can observe the body. Isn't that telling that if we can observe, be aware of those thoughts, so then we are not those thoughts. And if we can observe the body, who is or what is it what is observing all these things that are always changing and coming and going? There is awareness behind witnessing all this, what the mind is doing, what the world is looking like, those circumstances, those happenings. But they all seem to be like that. There is identification with a thought. What tells something about that person. Could it be that here is a story unfolding, and we are observing? And I still go to that when I notice that there has been thought, and I have believed it to be about me, and then there has became another thoughts to what to do about it. And because the original belief has been there, the results has not been anything other what the belief of that ego mind wants to tell the story. The results has been the same. But what if both at the beginning of that pattern and notice that because you are only the observer of those thoughts, the original thought, and not identified anymore to the thought that there is something wrong with you or your body or money or something, that the thought wasn't about you. Who are you? What is your true nature? Is it awareness? Or is it a story that thoughts create? Those stories you are aware of. We feel we are doers here, and we feel that the awareness is in this body. But we can see that the awareness, we are aware of this body and everything what appears. So is that awareness personal? Who are you? Who are we? What is our true self? To whom is that thought you are not enough speaking to? To another thought, the separate self? Or is it speaking to the awareness, claiming that the awareness is not enough? Could you let go? Could I let go of the belief that there's something wrong with me or others? Yeah. Okay, I wanted to share this. I love you so much. See you. Bye.